Hi, Leo. How are you? I am looking forward to your reading today. Yes, I am. We've just come from this early morning lunar eclipse, super blood blue moon in your sign, Leo. Full moon. Um, and there's some wonderful sites you can stream it if you want to watch it. But it's all in your sign, Leo. And you are all about the sun. Here's the sun just for you. And I find it wonderful. And Leo, your mantra is I will. And that's what we all need, all people. It doesn't matter what zodiac sign. Get grounded on mother, look up to the sun, look up to the Lunar love, and make sure that you make it happen. And the beautiful thing about you as well, Leo, um, you rule the heart and the spine, okay? And the most fabulous thing, which I'm going to come to here in a moment, is that you're the only zodiac sign in the chakra system, in the chakra wisdom. You are the crown chakra, all about spirituality. Okay. So I'm so looking forward. And I waited to do your reading just for today. Okay. January 31st. Because what happened with the moon this early morning with this eclipse, I think it happened about 5 in the morning. I so much wanted to be involved, but I didn't want to go somewhere alone at 5 in the morning out here. But it has not happened in 150 years. And if anything, I think I do well as harness energy. So let's bring your reading forward, okay, for February. And another thing I have going on here is this. Okay, this reading is like a first that I've ever done for all the zodiac signs. Okay, because I received this email from this woman, or it is a female, but she calls herself Aeolian Heart. Okay, Aeolian Heart, and she doesn't have a YouTube channel. She's like an astrologer blogger. But it says here, on February 10th, Venus will return to her place of exaltation in the sign of Pisces, where her magical powers will reach their highest height! Exclamation mark. Venus traditionally rules the signs of Taurus and Libra, but she is exalted and therefore most glorified in Pisces! Exclamation mark. Why? Because Venus is delighted to return to the legendary place of her birth, the deep blue sea. Hail Venus. Sea foam and endless water are her place of origin, where she is transformed into the omnipresent Titanic goddess once again. In astrology, Venus represents the universal force of attraction, that which creates union between spirit and matter. And what makes your spirit feel more fully embodied than sensual pleasure and luxury? And um, you are kind of like that father figure, the majestic lion. I mean, and even in the wisdom of lion or in Africa. And actually, I just read something. I think it was a couple of weeks ago how lions ruled the earth in every continent back in the ancient time. Lion energy, not lion energy. The lion lived in every continent, like the saber-toothed tiger. All of them lived in every continent, but now it's more restricted to Africa because it's obviously the only continent that doesn't have a lot of people. Okay, let's continue. In the tradition of astrological magic, Venus workings can be used for attracting everything that makes life worth living, including love, sex, money, beauty, and creative fulfillment! Exclamation mark. While Venus is in Pisces, you can also heal from any sense of unworthiness surrounding love, sex, money, or creativity. And this astrologers picked this famous image of the Aphrodite Venus rising from the ocean. Aphrodite, Greek, Venus, Roman. While Venus is in Pisces, you can also heal from any sense of unworthiness surrounding love, sex, money, or creativity. And now here we have all these, you know, monsters who abuse women or abuse children, abuse anybody. Let us bring Venus love and beauty. Let's heal this planet, my darlings. And Leo, you are the one to send it forward, okay? Okay, once those scars have been softened, Venus in Pisces magic can be done to attract new romance, a new stream of income, new creative inspiration, or anything else which might make your life more delicious. With plenty of time to anticipate some good fortune in 2018, prepare to enjoy this beautiful Venusian season. Again, Venus will be transiting Pisces from February 10th through March 6th. Okay, so let us continue in embracing this Venus love vibe. And you just had the most beautiful super moon, full moon, blood moon, because we had Cancer. And the cutest, I can't say cutest, the most supernatural fabulousness is that I just shared with you, Leo, you're the only zodiac sign that rules the crown chakra. All about spirituality, the crown chakra. Okay. Sahasrara, I think it's called. Forgive me, my Hindu friends, if I pronounce it incorrectly. And then Cancer. Well, blue moon is when two full moons happen in 1 month. On January 1st, we opened with Cancer's powerful supermoon. It was another supermoon because it's closest to the axis of the Earth, where you can see it larger. And Cancer, you and Cancer are the only zodiac signs that rule two major chakras. I just shared. You rule the crown chakra about spirituality, and Cancer rules the third eye, the above your that third eye, and that's all about intuition, the brow chakra. Okay. Ajna. So you see how powerful this month of January has been. Okay. And it's opened up 2018. And then 2018, in case you're new to my channel, or you've been following me, I've been talking about 2018, Master Code 11, 1 plus 1 is 2. And there's a pairing meant to be, a soul to soul pairing. The cosmic realm. And you see, when we have these beautiful nature alignments, this is why I follow the moon and Luna. I love her so much. Earth, air, fire, water, and spirit, because this is not man-made. Okay, this is not, you turn on the TV and they're talking about, and then we're going to do this. This is the cosmic realm speaking to us. Okay. And on December 31st, I have this. I did my first chakra readings. Okay, we're going to close with this, or I'll start selecting some cards. But when last year, well, started happening in 2016. They wanted me to do readings about chakras, okay. But I didn't feel confident in that because I never was one to, work with a yogi or, I just waited a little bit. I wanted to study a little bit my persona, but I just waited. But then I did them. I did the 7th chakra. So now they want me to go to the 11th chakra. They want me to do readings with the 11 chakras. Now this is like universal good. But I'm feeling it now because in the respect, look at what's going on in January. And then in February, we have more eclipses coming back to back. The cosmic realm are speaking to us. The spiritual realm are talking. But the point of all that is that when I delivered those 7 chakras in the middle of 2017, then they came and said, we want you to do these angel spring loving miracle videos, which I've enjoyed very much. Okay. But on December 31st, 2017, I was closing down 2017, and I brought forward Aniel. Okay. And you can see the 39 number right there, the code. Aniel, all about sexuality. And this is literally a beautiful image of Aphrodite rising from the sea, from a shell. And I need to write down this was an old school image, like ancient person who, not ancient, but this image comes from an old identity from someone. I should have really brought his name forward because I'm sure you can recognize this image. So when I received this email in January, it was January 19th, I said to myself, oh, for February, I want to bring up, because, February is about the lovers and the respect with Valentine's and everything. So I want to bring this forward. And here we have you, Leo. Now I'm going to read about your chakra. Okay. The Crown Chakra. Okay. The Crown Chakra. Leo, only zodiac sign, 7th chakra crown. You're the only one. Okay. 7th chakra. Your crown chakra. Sun ruled. And then you're ruled by the sun. Again, it's Leo. Please embrace your energy. Don't give up on you. It's truly, you are a leader. You're enthusiastic, and you can be creative power as well. And that's what we want. We want that known. Okay? 7th chakra, crown chakra, sun ruled. It is so much like the royal lion Leo to be associated with a crown. Your sign is ruled by the sun itself, which is most powerful in the space above your head. You are most empowered in situations where you understand what is going on and can lead the implementation of a great solution. Okay? So, embrace that majestic power of yourselves. Do not give up on you ever, And the only thing you have to be cautious about, Leo, is some of you can get a little egomaniac. And spirituality does not come from the ego. Okay? It truly does not. Spirituality, if you're watching my kind of videos, spirituality comes from the core, your spirit, your soul, okay, your core soul self, force source. Because once we exit from this body, no matter how good looking you are, or handsome, or beautiful, or this body, we exit here. But if you can enthusiastically embrace who you are and know that in the next vessel your soul comes to, you're going to still be that same persona. Okay, that's what spirituality is about. Okay, and it's truly that. It's magic. It's magic. Okay, and so I just want to show you, you're the only one, Leo, who bears the crown chakra. And it is about understanding cosmic consciousness. Okay, that's what we want you to deliver for us. And enlightenment. Okay, you're the only one, Leo. El único, la única, the only one. Okay, and the element is consciousness thought. Okay, consciousness thought. So believe in your magic, Leo. All right, and I just mentioned how the lion, the tigers on every continent, but obviously that has been erased now. But let's make it genuine and continue with your mission and embrace the sun. And I plan to, I just wanted to do these readings with the Venus Mystical Love theme. But here we have Pisces, the month of February, Pisces Healer's Moon, Lunar in tone. And the lunar, look what you're, we're experiencing it still today, the energies. And this powerful moon in your sign, super moon, full moon, blood moon, blue moon, lunar eclipse, we can harness these energies for really like 2-3 weeks into it. Okay, so for the next few weeks, meditate on your beauty and your shine, male or female. It really doesn't, I don't read male or female. I read who loves, okay, on this channel. But the tarot card is High Priestess, okay, and we only received one High Priestess, and that came yesterday from my Capricorn friends, and I thought that was pretty cool. And Amethyst, Jasper, and the goddesses are Bridget, Kuan Yin, Diana, and Aphrodite. And Diana came through also for Scorpio, in case you have that in your chart, but here's Aphrodite. And so this woman that I was just reading from her astrology blog, you know, speaking of Venus, Aphrodite and Venus are the same. Okay. One's Roman, one's Greek. Okay, look at this card. How did this just fly? What happened there? Did I touch it? No, I didn't touch it, but okay, so we got a bonus card right here. Okay. And so, Leo, I'm very excited for your reading because you here, I wanted this. I love the color red. I love red. Okay. I love red. And here, and I have my goddess deck here from Suzanne Sedon-Belay. I love this woman. Oh, so many years I've followed this woman. And I don't know, I think like 10, 15 years ago, she died at 44 years of age from cancer. And it just, look at that, right in my hand. Look at that, right in my hand. You know, there's some people have affected my life in positive ways, and then, and I do, I don't know if you all do, but I sometimes ask God, why do you take the beautiful ones so fast, you know? Because she was one. So let's see what comes through for you in this deck. She was from Brazil, where the Orishas are very genuinely embraced. Look at that, right in my hand. Leo, right in my hand, okay? But there's, you know, Leo, really, you truly are that one, okay? Again, another card. I didn't have to pick. It just is flowing through. It's lovely. It's lovely. All right? So, and you are. We just don't want you to come from the ego force, okay, Leo? This is not, look at that. Look at that. Look at this. Okay, hold on. Let me take an exhale for the moment here, because now, and there's another card sticking through. You know what, Leo? This is your, hasn't happened in 150 years day. So let's bring you a couple of cards through extra. Okay. And another thing, Leo, is that you're the major Arcana card number 8, strength. So bring forward that strength and dynamic. Oh, look at that right there. Right there. I don't know how other readers do it, but I feel like a little, like I feel electricity when I do readings. Like, or, and you know, some cards are just like, you know, waving in the wind for me. But I really do. I feel like a little ding. And that's when I know it's meant to come through. And here we have Venus love coming through. And I am bringing forward my True Love Tarot deck. And the Lover's Path. This deck I just brought forward. I want to see love in 2018 for all of us. And let's just see. You know, I believe in love. I believe in healing this planet, even from the monsters. I believe in that. Right there. I truly do. I believe we can heal. I believe it. Okay, so let's see. And then we'll select one of my goddess cards. And embrace yourselves, Leo. I mean, truly, you can harness this energy, which is January 31st, harnessing this powerful super full moon in your sign, lunar eclipse. And I ask you to follow the live streams that witnessed all this, many of them. Queen of Pentacles, look how beautiful. Now this card, this exact same card has already come through for this February reading I've been doing. Okay. And that's wonderful. Wonderful. I love this card. Actually, with my birth code, I'm related to this card. March 11th, 1960. This is my numerology number. The Queen of Earth, the Queen of Pentacles. And that the same card has come through. And, you know, I'm not talking about myself, but I do sometimes share this because it's important, because I say I harness energies, or I feel that I'm more clairsentient of all the clairs, and I'm very, but I can see the future too. But the point is that this card opened the reading, because I've been praying with your someone. I've been praying for weeks and weeks now. And with Venus, I love Venus, and that this card, you know, I chose for the December 31st Angel Spring Loving Miracle videos, Archangel Aniel, about sexuality. So I'm grateful. You know, and now, you know, this is your reading, Leo, but just recognize that you too, male or female, can, you know, and we talk about this, that the queens and kings have mastered themselves. Okay? They know who they are. They know where they're supposed to be. And they're supposed to help people in their kingdom. Okay. And you know, the lion is he's the king of his kingdom. Okay. So please be in balance. Be in balance in 2018. And again, 2018 equals 11. Master number. You can look that up. And then 1 and 1 is 2. 2 is all about the balance. A pairing in balance. You meet the right people, or you love the person you have for years. It's a balance. 2018 is all about balance. 5 of Pentacles. You know, it's funny. Well, not funny, I mean, but it's like interesting how the Pentacles have been almost in every read for the zodiac signs that I've been reading. And you're number 9 now, Leo. So it's interesting. I want, you know, the last 2 will be Aries and Sagittarius. So it's like, it's very interesting. And 5s, I look at 5s as changes and movement forward. Okay. I'm just thinking to myself, I'm trying to think, what were the, this Pentacles has come through, and this same card has already come through. This Queen, this from this deck, the Lovers Tarot, just came through, and almost a Pentacles, an Earth, money, resource card has come through in every read. So acknowledge that. Change, movement forward. Get grounded. Get grounded. Look up to the sun. Look up to the Lunar. Especially you, Leo. Look up to your sun star. Be that crown of spirituality. You're the only one. Okay, Leo? You're the only one that holds that. All the other zodiac signs pair up with another chakra. But Cancer, water sign Cancer, ruled by the moon, is the intuitive brow chakra. She's the only one. The only one. Okay? The moon, feminine receptive. And you, Leo, fire active male. You're the only one who rules the crown chakra. Okay? So, and this is not about ego. This is about spirituality. Okay? So make it happen. Look at this. I'm serious. And this exact same card, this, I'm telling you, the resources, earth, element, money, the ace, new beginnings, and here we are in 2018, beginning a new year with the power behind you. This exact same card has come through. This exact same card has come through. And I want to say this exact same card has come through. See all the gold there, Leo? Okay. Sunstar gold. Wow. That's wonderful. And see the castle? See, that's what I always talk about with the kings and queens. They've mastered themselves. They're in the castle. Even the knights and the pages, they're in the castle. Okay, but they have to rule diplomatically in the respect, or with respect for their people. Okay, because they rule this kingdom, but they acknowledge they have to take care of their kingdom. That's crazy good right there. All pentacles for you. That opens up, Leo. All gold coins. Sunstar gold. Oh, look at this. Oh, God. Here we go. Okay, so now this card, this exact same card from the Lovers Tarot, okay, has also come through. And this is the Devil card, Temptation, Diablo. Okay. And so that's one thing with you, Leo. Please forgive me if I kind of say it wrong, but even though you rule the heart and the spine, and your keywords about, being the leader, the majestic lion, the male alpha of the pack, and some of you believe in your power, and you can be a little dramatic sometimes, but we don't want you to come from your ego. Because if you are truly about money only, okay, the devil, Diablo, he rules that world of materialistic scenarios, and he also rules karma. So watch how you want to make, we're only here so long, my friends. The soul continues on. So believe in that crown spirituality chakra that you're the only one, Leo. And don't get involved in Diablo stuff, okay? And if you're new to my channel or watch me, I believe the devil has always been before the light. That's why he's so powerful, and that's why he can bring so much, wars and shady people, and it will never end. It's called a bounce. Actually, I have a specific video coming. Okay, so now Paolo and Francesca. I may have to read from the book about them because this lovers tarot deck is all about true lovers, in mythology, like Mark Antony and Cleopatra, Caesar and Cleopatra kind of thing, it's Isis and Osiris. There's like these people have been written about, but I'm not familiar with Paolo or Francesca at all. So let's put it out here. But that this exact same card now I just shared this exact same card, and I believe this exact same card because I know the Five of Coins because I was talking about, that's about change and movement forward. So we need to pay attention to that deal. Six of Coins. Money, plata, plata. Like we say in Spanish, plata en la casa. Okay, so now we have the six. But the Six of Coins, the sixes to me do represent peace, but also do represent karma. So how are you working with the money? Okay. How are you working with the coins, the pentacles? How are you doing that? Okay. So, but you can see the hearts are here for you in the coins. See the coins have this heart, flying heart. So please align with the, Sun God, Father God. Don't get caught up in, materialistic things. Or I need to have 3 cars, or I need to have 30 pairs of shoes, or nobody needs that. Okay. Really, I don't care how much money you have. That stuff, you can't take it with you. Now, it's nice to look nice, and if you can afford beautiful things, that's wonderful. Nobody's going to take that away from you, but if your mind is all about that only, instead of buying 20 more shoes, why don't you donate to a loving charity? But we've got to watch these charities now. The Humane Society, I always have donated to them. My ex-husband and I ran an animal hospital I was part of that for 15 years, and my Lord, I love animals so much. But I just read how the CEO of the Humane Society has been an abuser of women, sexual abuser for since 2004 or something. What is going on in this world? Look how beautiful. What is going on in this world? Okay, Leo, though, look at this. You're the first one to receive this major arcana card. The High Priestess is coming just for you. This card, the High Priestess, has already come through. The High Priestess just came through for, oh my gosh, I think just yesterday. I think it was for Capricorn. I can't. That's why my mind goes blank sometimes. Now Shahrazade, and Shakriyar. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly, but I've never seen this card. This card is new to me as well. You can see she's holding a book out, the Torah, and it's not that I talk about myself, but I want you to understand why I speak what I speak. That my birth code is March 11th, 1960. And numerology-wise, that what I follow, I'm a queen of Earth. Okay, queen of Earth. And also, I have followed the Mayan wisdom for a long time. Actually, when I was a little girl in New York City, went to St. Catherine in Genoa school, 1st through 8th grade. And my 6th grade teacher was Maria Bellina. And she was from Mexico City, born in Mexico City, and she taught us all about the Mayan wisdom and the Aztecs. And I was infatuated. And I also lived around the corner from the Native American wisdom off Broadway, near from Amsterdam, because that's where my 1st grade through 8th grade St. Catherine General School was near. And I followed Native American wisdom. And then I was also raised Seventh-day. But the point is, I met this woman just like 5 years ago, and I knew things because all my aunties and my grandmothers and everybody, and my uncles, all mediumship. They all believed in spirituality. I met this woman 5 years ago, and she was all into mind wisdom. She met Jose, the one that I showed from my chakra videos about the rainbow colors in heaven, and how we tap ourselves. Anyway, she told me that my birth date, March 11, 1960, I'm a high priestess in the Zolkin calendar, in the Mayan Zolkin calendar. And she was the one who made everything make sense. Now, I'm already on YouTube, okay, but that she was the one. So every time I see the high priestess and that this combo came through, now I'm not speaking, I know I'm talking about myself, but this is you as the Crown Chakra Leo, friends. Whether that's your sun star, your moon, your rising ascendant, you need to think like that crown, okay? You have to think about spirituality now. Because I was raised in spirituality. I was totally raised into it, but it wasn't until she told me my code, okay? And that's why codes are important. Look up your numbers, okay? Never forget to look up your numbers, okay? Because we're all coded for a reason. And that's why I'm repeating myself. If you're new to my channel, you've been watching me a long time. This is how it makes sense to you then. And it did. When she told me, well, you're in the Mayan wisdom. And the Mayans were astronomers extraordinaire. Okay, they built the most pyramids of all. Leo. Who's your ruling planet? Not even planet. Who's your ruling sun star, Leo? Just for you, Leo. Just for you. Please, Leo. Please, Leo. Make 2018 the best for you. Embrace it. Not with ego. Just natural flow and fly. Natural flow and fly. Look at this. Look how wonderful, Leo. You received your own card today. And that doesn't happen all the time. And that we are literally, this is today, January 31st, 2018. And it's powerful. super. Full moon, blue moon with Cancer. I'm just repeating myself because your major Arcana card just came through in my hand for you. You see how they want you to be that. And be enthusiastic about your leadership. Be generous. Okay. Have that creative power coming through to help heal others. Okay. You can do this, Leo. Look at this. Look at this. This is Lady Isis here. Lady Isis back in the day, because when I talked, I studied Egyptology, wisdom, oh my Lord, in my early 20s. I was fascinated. And I remember I was in my condo, and this is before YouTube, and I was sitting, because I embraced Lady Isis. She was my queen. And I remember her telling me, be fierce and fearless. I'll never forget that day. You be fierce and fearless. And this is you, Leo. Okay. You be fierce and fearless. And make sure you know who you are. And your mantra is I will. Is this wonderful? Is this wonderful? Even though we have Diablo here, look at this. The devil's here. F him, okay? Send him where he goes to. Trust me, I have this balance video coming. Because you can't kill the devil. And the devil's creatures are the demons, and demons never die because they have no soul. They're just pure evil. So, Leo, even though all the strengths you have, the courage you have, but you are the white light, bright light. I talk about Father God all the time, and I believe the sun is part of our Father God source force. Okay. You have it here. See this balance? Leo, you make it happen. You make it happen. And reminder, you rule the heart and the spine. So get your backbone, have no fear, be fierce and fearless, and bring beauty to all of us. Like we here on earth, we would not exist without our sun star and Luna. Okay, our satellite Luna. Luna is not a planet and the sun is not a planet. But we earth, we couldn't receive our harvest of food. We couldn't have the animals. We couldn't have anything without our sun star. And Luna brings the wisdom. Okay. Sun, male active, Luna, feminine receptive. That's the balance. And Diablo doesn't care about any R. Okay. But I stand him strong because he has wisdom. And we're going to read this. This is the second time Diablo's come through. But look at this, my darlings. We'll put him in the center stage right here. Look at that. Right here. How fabulousness. 7 of shells. Okay. Now this deck, the True Love Tarot deck, I've had a lot. I have for many, many years. I've read a lot with this deck. Because it brings power to my hand. It just brought you your sun star. Okay. There's power in this deck. There's some decks that are, to me, are weak, so I don't work with them, even though I purchased them. I just can tell I don't vibrate with it. But obviously, your sun star came through. But here we have this couple. This is these two persons. Let me hold on. They're a couple. Their names are Amy Zerner and Monty Farber. They literally are lovers. Okay, they're a couple. But they want to call the 7 of Cups illusion, which, I just don't get that at all. I really don't. To me, 7s are either a spiritual victory or a spiritual challenge. Okay. But with the hearts, and that you rule the heart, Leo, to me, this means about spiritual love. Okay. Spiritual love. And if you got to let go of people or attachments, because dark ones are around you, let them go. Okay. Send them back to where they come from. Sage your house. All right. Bring in the white light, bright light. Just, you are powerful, Leo. And again, you're ruled by the sun and you're the crown chakra. Nobody else but you, Leo. So make it happen. But if, if you're in the dark side, now Leo can get in the dark side. I've met a lot of Leos that are like kind of shady, and they just think their ego is so strong, and I do what I want when I want to, and I kick your ass, and it's like, what? No, watch what you do in this world, because karma come get you. And here's Diablo coming to get you. Okay? Diablo loves when people do stuff like that. I come to get them. So, but the sevens, spiritual challenge or spiritual victory. So select. Now, here we go again, indecision. Okay, so see, this is another word I would never use. I would never use illusion for the 7, and I would never use this word indecision for 8, because to me, 8's about success and power. Okay, I picked 888 for my name, right? Belticati, 888. To bring power and success in the way to share beauty, sun, shine, Luna. High Priestess. I'm all about the moon. I've only missed since the 7 years I've been on the YouTube, which November 2017 was my 7th year to begin to. I've only missed one, and that was a new moon video, because I believe so much in the lunar cycles. And what we have today that happened early this morning, just for you, well, not just for you, for all of us, but in the sign of you, Leo, was fan-damn-tastic. I know I repeat myself, but the last time these energies came together, 150 years ago. So make it happen for you, Leo. And don't get caught up in ego crap. Okay. The ego, really, that's, again, the devil's side. But 8 of wings in this deck is spades, the swords, okay? So the 8 of swords just tells me that overcome whatever. If there's been obstacles on your path, just overcome them, okay? Overcome them. Exercise them away, okay? If it's darkness that you trapped into for some reason, exercise it away. This is success in work and health, okay? So, and the butterflies, metaphysically, is all about transformation, okay? You know how a butterfly starts in its little cocoon and then becomes this beautiful butterfly? It's transforming. And butterflies don't really live that long, but they continue on, so don't give up on you. Do not give up on you, okay, my darlings, please. Oh, the King of Fire. Look at this. Look at this. This is hot stuff. The Emperor is here. The King of Fire is here. They're my favorite boys in the house. Oh, the Emperor, obviously all male active. And the King of Fire is all male active. Masculine active. Passionate energy. Okay, and the Emperor is that pioneering, authoritative, sometimes impulsive, but always determined. Always determined. And qualities of leadership, just like Leo, like the Leo lion. When you see a lion, even in the animal kingdom, they respect, okay? Even a water buffalo respects a lion, because that lion can just take it down, jump on its back. Even though that water buffalo has those huge horns, that lion can just put his claws into his rear end, and they take him down. So you have this, Leo, okay? And we've had some male active here, and here, totally. The Sun, fire energy, fire, King, fire, Emperor. It's magic. This is magic. Okay, this is magic for you, Leo. Magic. And the coins are on the table. Let me just come, because this is really in, what time are we at? 44, 44, hold on, 44, 44, 44, right there, 44, 44. Okay, so you know what? I'm going to pick the one card here right now, and we got to read the High Priestess, and we can read about Diablo. Because that's one energy of a High Priestess. You can always send the negativity away. That's true. Okay, look at right there in my hand, okay? I don't even want to, no, I saw it, but it's okay. Okay, so now as a High Priestess, all right, here we go. We can always conquer the dark side. Because that's what a High Priestess is. She's number 2, the balance. Okay, she's number 2. She's all about that balance. She works with the dark, and she works with the light. And she knows when she has to snuff out both. Okay. Sometimes we have to turn off a candle. And the dark forces, we got to light a candle just to get rid of them. Okay. That's called the balance. And I have this video coming. That's another video they've been asking me to do a long time, but it's a powerful video, and it does talk about, the souls of darkness against the souls of light against the souls of darkness. And that was written in the copper scroll of the Essenes thousands of years ago. But we're going to make this video happen now. And especially, like I'm doing this reading, and I've been embracing this powerful moon in your sign, Leo, today. We can harness these energies for weeks to come. It's so powerful. So I pray you do so. Okay. And here's the High Priestess. And she's known as Wisdom. The traditional card, the High Priestess. The lovers are Shahrazadeh and Shahryar. Forgive me if I'm pronouncing incorrectly, but I've seen this card before, but I have no idea who these persons are. And again, this comes from the Lover's Path Tarot, and these are, people on this earth that truly did exist, okay? The key words: knowledge, education, enlightenment. Over the course of 1,001 nights, Shahrazadeh, forgive me if I'm pronouncing it incorrectly, Shahrazadeh, the wise bride of King Shahryar, tells many compelling stories. Shahrazadeh's wisdom won the king's love and trust. In doing so, she saved her life, as well as those of her fellow women of the kingdom. And the meaning of this High Priestess card: wisdom gained from education, translating book learning into understanding. A teacher who will share with you what you are seeking, using wisdom to transform a difficult situation for the better. Okay. Using wisdom to transform a difficult situation for the better. Okay, and that we're going to read about the temptation card next, which is Diablo Paolo. So, you can change. You're very powerful, Leo. Think from that spiritual crown chakra, okay? Temptation, the devil. Traditional card, the devil. The lovers are Paolo and Francesca. And the keywords are inner turmoil, obsession. Okay. Francesca de Polenta of Ravenna was married to Giovanni Malatesta to strengthen their family's political bonds. I'm sorry, hold on. But there was one problem. Francesca loved Giovanni's brother, the handsome Paolo. Tempted by love, Francesca and Paolo's story could only end in sorrow. These true events inspired the poet Dante, who had a vision of Paolo tenderly embracing Francesca to protect her against the forces swirling about them in Hades. And Hades is the underground, okay? Hades in ancient times was known, what we say, hell. Okay, so Hades is hell. So, tempted by love, Francesca and Paolo's story could only end in sorrow. These true events inspired the poet Dante, who had a vision of Paolo tenderly embracing Francesca to protect her against the forces swirling about them in Hades. Dante retold their sad story in his Inferno, the first book of the Divine Comedy. Again, that's famous. That's a famous book, which I mean, I've never read, but I've heard about. Okay, and the meaning of this card. Tempted by forces one cannot control. Obsession in the form of envy. Sensual desires. The need to be controlling. Okay. Okay, and that's why we don't want to come from the ego, okay, envying and trying to intimidate others. All right. And trust me, once Diablo comes through on a table reading, you know, he comes through not very often, but when he does, gotta pay attention to that, okay? Because if any of you are feeling that, and you know, we're just saying, Leo, you're very powerful yourself. I just want to see this top card. Okay, we're gonna go there right now. Sedna. I think Sedna's already come through, actually. I do. Okay, so the reason I'm just reiterating myself, Leo, is that you are the majestic line, ruled by the sun, crown chakra. You know, that could give you a lot of impetus to have, you know, I'm the one. Nothing wrong with that, as long as you love others. Okay. I mean, you give back, pay it forward. Sedna, the one down there, in quotes. Sedna, in quotes, the one down there, was once a beautiful Eskimo woman who lived with her father. None of the local suitors appealed to her, and she refused to marry until a fulmar, a type of bird from across the sea, promised to take her to his home of luxury. When she found she had been deceived and was ill-treated, she begged her father to take her home. As the two were crossing the water, a flock of fulmars caused a huge storm to arise. To save his own life, Sedna's father threw her into the ocean. As she clung to the boat, he chopped off her fingers, which turned into whales, seals, and all of the mammals of the sea. Sedna descended to Adlivum, 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 the Eskimo underworld. Okay, another underworld. You know, I know this card just came through because I was thinking of I've heard of the goddess Sedna, but I never knew her story about, you know, the father chopping her fingers off. And let's see, this is the underworld again. So that's one thing, Leo. You know, if you come from your ego, um, just reminder who's here for your reading. Okay, Sedna ascended to Adlivum, the Eskimo underworld, where she now rules the dead. To ensure that, she will continue to send food to hunters. Shamans descend to visit her. They comb her hair and massage her mutilated hands. Sedna is a reminder of the nourishing gifts that are to be found deep in the dark, cold places that we most fear. Oh, I'm sorry. So Sedna is a reminder of the nourishing gifts that are to be found deep in the dark, cold places that we most fear. Okay. So just reminder, even if Diablo's around, you know, again, you have to be fierce and fearless, okay? And you have to bring forward the white light, bright light. And you, Leo, sun ruled. It's about the white light, bright light. Okay, so do not underestimate who you are. Okay, believe in you. Yet, and look, I purchased this to keep on my table because I want the sun power to come through. This, you know, Father God, white light, bright light. Call it what you want. Look up. You know, wear your sunglasses and look up to the sun. Look up to Luna. Watch this again, this full moon, bright and right there for you today, Leo. And that, but you see the balance. Diablo came through twice. Hades and what was it called? Ad Libium. You know, we cannot kill the devil and his demon creatures never die. And they have no soul. So they just want to destroy us. That's the bottom line. Okay. So don't destroy yourself with egomaniac stuff. Okay. Make yourself a beautiful one. A beautiful one. And that your son came through. You know. is fabulous to me as the reader. This makes me so happy. Okay. This is all about love and joy and happiness. And you know, Leo, you're about that. You know, the lion, he has many lionesses, and the lion's hunter are the huntresses, and they bring the food, and he just, you know, he has all these babes and babies, and but just know who you are, okay? But bring it forward and have that success. Enjoy it. Stay determined. You know, they have so much master lion and respect the male vitality all the way, and the females too. Have that authority, sense of yourself and spirit. It's beautiful. And that Lady Isis is in this image. It's fabulousness. Fabulousness. Love to all of you, Leo. Okay, don't give up on you. I know you never do that, but make people happy with you. Okay, you can shine to many. You can teach many as well. Okay, and even if you're 20 years old following this video this evening, you wouldn't be following my kind of videos if you're not awakened or awakening. And so make sure you put it in perspective, who you are, what you are becoming, and believe in you, my darlings. Never, ever give up on you. Look up to the sun. Look up to the sun and embrace this full moon in your sign.